Hey guys, this is Shadow Dr. K. I just wanted to touch base with you, give you a video update, and let you know what's going on. Hang around to the end of this video if you want to hear me shoot myself in the foot and swallow my pride a little bit on the previous update and some of the things that went wrong and why. So, without further ado, I changed the way that the settings work between the program and the toolkit. There were some things I didn't like about it. There was a slight delay between the settings between the toolkit and the core program. Occasionally, some people would run into a bug where the complex way that I had it coded and all the crazy stuff that I was doing under the hood kind of got finagled up and didn't know what it was doing, and it kind of lost track of synchronizing the settings between each other. I didn't like it. I got rid of it. The settings weren't really flexible, so they couldn't handle multiple commanders, and it wasn't flexible in the way that it would try and load the fire group settings and the ship settings. Also, I added a feature in the past that was supposedly going to fix one of the deficiencies in the journal log, but it didn't. It just remained broken still. All of those things got resolved in this update. I looked at all of the code for the settings and I hit it with a nuclear bomb and I destroyed it all, and I got rid of it so I could unfortunately still see it in the GitHub history and eat my pride. But what I've done is I've rebuilt the settings code. What you can see now is the better translation between the two programs. Whenever you do something in the toolkit,
weapon safety interlocks disabled.
It's almost instantaneous. As a matter of fact, we're going to close that out to show you something. And it's
understood, sir. I'll no longer give shield state reports.
Completely standalone now. So you no longer have the main Alice program running for the toolkit to respond to you. Also, I've added in...
All right. I will give you terraformable Rocky World reports. Received. Status report disabled.
I've added in the exploration stuff as reports. Now I got to go back over here and open up the main program. So while we're talking about this, let me let her start up. Okay.
Hello, Commander. Standing by for orders.
Thanks, Alice.
No worries.
So while we're talking about all this, the response time between the core program to the toolkit is also improved. Discovery Scanner Group Alpha Primary Fire.
Discovery Scanner assigned to Group Alpha Primary Fire.
As you can see, it was almost instantaneous that it showed up, and vice versa. She will immediately pick up the changes. Scan system.
Discovery Scanner has not been assigned.
Thank you.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, now that we've covered all of this, the things that this was resolved. All of your fire group settings for each ship will be individually saved and stored like it was before, but in a single file. All of your loadouts for all of the ships that you load into in the game will be saved. That way, if you ever load into a fighter or an SRV from the start of the game with a new journal log, Alice will be able to go into there and pull out the old settings and load them, because the journal doesn't load your ship settings in there, which would cause problems with Alice. That has been resolved. User settings. You now have the ability to log in with multiple different commanders or multiple different accounts, and Alice will be able to track all of that. I'm going to mute her so she doesn't go haywire. She started talking in some of my previous videos. So, with that being said, all of those have been fixed, and I've also went in there with some spray and killed a couple other bugs that I found. Now, moving on to the rock and a hard place. So with version 1.3.4, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. The rock would be that Elite Dangerous updated, changed the stats.json file, and some of the items in the menus. The hard place was Alice was on the table getting open heart surgery done and brain surgery, and my working branch was completely disheveled, and I had somewhere near like 11,000 errors to resolve. So what I ended up doing was I patched her up, I made some updates, and I fixed what I needed to fix to get a functional version out for you guys and as a result, I kind of put a couple bugs in there, like the undocking bug still remained, and the chaff launcher on some people's computers would cause the program to crash. A couple little bugs here and there. I've hopefully squashed all of those, and I'll know as soon as you guys give me some feedback on it. I am right around the corner from releasing this update, and if you guys have any input though, please feel free to drop it in the comment section or the response section below, or join the Project Alice Discord, or directly message me, and I'll take all your comments. One last thing, I've changed my mic settings, and I've changed the way my volume works on my computer. Hopefully that improved the quality of my voice, the sound, and the volume levels. I've gotten a couple complaints about that from a few users saying that I was a little soft, or that the quality wasn't very good. So if you could give me some feedback on that, I'd appreciate that also. As always, guys, fly dangerously.